Hello mobile gamers! August is here again already if you can believe it. And with it Max, the start of the games industry going into overdrive like usual, so let's go through a bunch of games that are new this month. And as always, I found a shed load of offline free-to-play games that could be your new favorite pastime, so let's get into it. Number 10. Gun Battle World Shooting. If you're looking for a game that has elements of the Battlefield game, then this might be the game to get your attention. It is a first-person shooter game that offers you 4 different modes to play with. Here, games usually focus on large battles. You will be playing in squads where you can use tanks, robots, and other vehicles in the battles. You have to fight with enemy teams and capture their zone to win the game. Besides that, the game also offers a zombie mode where you have to shoot down zombies and capture the zones to win the match. Now in my opinion, this game concept is very good, but there are still some bugs regarding controls and gameplay mechanism. Overall though, it's a great game and you can play it offline too. Number 9. Heli Monster. If you're looking for a game where you can fight with Godzilla, Enderman, or Titan, then this game is for you. It is a 3D shooter game where you have to shoot down huge monsters and enemies from your helicopter. The game features lots of missions like rescue missions where you have to save people from zombies and monsters, and the other is Gangster Fighter where you have to fight against gangsters, which is hidden in the building. Now you know I love to shoot down big monsters who are destroying a city, so I love this game. Overall it has outstanding graphics and some good controls. Number 8. Tales Noir. This one's a new open-world fantasy RPG game where the player has 5 classes to pick from. The game features dozens of princes and princesses from fairy tales around the world, and you can use these fairy tale characters to build your own team, which help you in the battleground. The game also features a beautiful storyline with gorgeous cutscenes, which makes the game even more interesting. Also, you'll fight with lots of powerful enemies and explore the mystical dungeons in Tales Noir. Now personally, I played this game and I really like the storyline. The game has beautiful graphics, and if you're into fantasy RPG type games, then you should definitely try this one. Currently, it is only open on beta test. Number 7. Total Assault Fight to Death. Here we got another offline third-person zombie shooting game. The game is divided into different episodes and offers no story. So in the game, you basically just shoot the brainless zombies who are marching towards you. The graphics of the game are decent and the controls are pretty good. In addition, I really like the ragdoll physics. When the moving trucks or cars hit the zombies, the vehicle collides or explodes. All in all, this one's a decent game with some features that are unique. Number 6. Banana Kong 2. This one's a cute side-scrolling endless runner featuring the famous Banana Kong. Now if you're not familiar, Banana Kong 1 was such an amazing masterpiece. It was so simple yet so good. And this game is also great. Now this one does remind me of my childhood because I used to play it when I was a kid. However, this game is better than the first one in graphics and music, and it has more levels. Banana Kong 2 also switches the look from a sort of cartoony vibe from the prequel to a full 3D sort of style for this one. All in all, it's definitely a fresh modern take on the first variant, with nice music, fluid 3D animation, and unique level layouts that are far more impressive than its predecessors, which is saying a lot. Number 5. FatyS Different World. This one's an offline adventure action role-playing game. In the game, you'll be summoned to a different world to defeat the Demon King. But you can choose to adventure freely in this world as well. In addition, you can do farming, fishing, and forge equipment you need to win. The game also features a decent storyline, and the visuals are quite good and offer a nice rustic feel. There are 6 characters in total, but only 2 of the characters are free and the rest are paid. All in all, it's a decent game. If you like role-playing and adventure games, then go for it. Number 4. Sniper Zombie 2 Crime City. This one's an addictive offline sniper game that also features online FPS multiplayer mode. In the game, you are a sniper who is tasked with clearing the city of deadly zombies. For completing the missions, players will receive money for pumping and buying both a new body kit and another sniper rifle. The game includes over 100 challenging missions in campaign mode, including shooting the target, criminal entities, and zombies. Although Sniper Zombie 2 has low graphics, the developers have tried on animation, like when you shoot a target, a slow-mo effect of a bullet shows like Sniper Elite. Overall, it's a good game. Number 3. Heroish. Heroish is an addicting castle defense game with 3 campaigns, a multiplayer mode, and 6 heroes to fight with. Each combat encounter has waves of enemies to fight, and some have objectives that progress the main story as well. The diverse gameplay, interesting characters, and unique combat style makes Heroish a fun game free of any microtransactions. And besides that, the gameplay mechanism of the game is a little bit different. Here, the hero that's being controlled will attack automatically whenever near an enemy, but they also have custom decks of cards to use. Each card has a different effect as well as a mana cost. In my opinion, Heroish is not just a great way to pass the time, but it's also a genuinely entertaining castle defense game with an interesting story. Number 2. Devil War. This one's a first-person sci-fi offline shooting game which contains good storyline and gameplay. In the game, you shoot down zombies and devils and also carry out a mission code named Finality to destroy the portal to restore peace to the world and save the people. The game also includes 7 different areas with each one having its own lords or bosses. Talking about the visuals, the graphics are quite good, plus the excellent cutscenes make the story much more interesting. And by the way, I love the execution of zombies with swords. It's very satisfying and reminds me of the PC game Doom. Overall, I really enjoyed this game. Number 1. Descenders. Descenders is a downhill mountain biking game that was released for PC and console back in 2020, but now Descenders has been released on Mobo and you can play it on your phone. Now talking about the gameplay of Descenders, it's a cycle game that puts players in different environments. Each level in the game is procedurally generated where the player races a downward course on a relatively dirt trail. During the trials, the player gains opportunities to perform tricks with their bicycle, and there's also a set of random objectives which you have to complete. Overall, this one's a really good port where you can do some cool stunts. So there you have it, gamers, the top 10 best new games of the month. Please let me know in the comments down below which of these games you like the most, and if you want to be kept up to date on the newest and best mobile games as they're released, then please subscribe to Down to Top with bell notifications turned on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye!